The focus of this short practice is abs, hips, and shoulders. It's going to be a wrist-free practice, so ideal for those who are working with joint issues, especially carpal tunnel, and those who have glaucoma or who are recovering from glaucoma surgery. So let's start laying down on the mat with our backs on the mat. Knees are bent, feet are as wide as the sides of the mat. Relax the necks, relax the top of the shoulders. And then bring the hands on top of the belly, knees together. Start to lengthen and slow down the breath. Shifting the attention from whatever has been happening to the here and now. Relaxing the shoulders, the jaw, the space between the eyebrows. Focusing on the breath and on the body. Letting the breath be the anchor of your attention. Couple of more breaths on your own. Letting the belly rise and fall. Letting the rib cage expand and contract. Tuning in to the flow of the breath. Letting the breath flow freely and smoothly. Breathing in from the nostril to the pelvis. Breathing out from the pelvis to the nostrils. Filling the body with the breath. And then, as we exhale, emptying the body. Making space for the new in-breath. One more cycle of breath before we start to move. Bring your hands alongside the body, palms facing down. Bring your feet as wide as the inner hips. We're going to start with some pelvic tilts. You might need to bring your feet closer to your buttocks. And now imagine the pelvis is like a wheel that rocks forward and back. If you want, place your hands on the lower part of your belly, close to the pubis bone. Inhale, the pelvis moves forward. The belly rises, the lower back arches away, and you might slide your hand under your lower back just to notice what's happening. Exhale, pelvis moves back, belly scoops in, lower back touches the floor. Try to use your belly muscles rather than your legs and your feet. Inhale, rocking forward, belly rises, lower back arches away. Exhale, bring the belly button towards the spine as your lower back touches the floor. Move using your lower abs rather than your feet and leg. Inhale, rocking forward, belly rises, lower back arches away. Exhale, rocking backwards, belly scoops in, lower back touches the floor. One more. Inhale, pelvis rocks forward, belly rises, lower back arches away. Exhale, pelvis rocks backward, belly scoops in, lower back touches the floor. And for the next set, we're going to add pelvic floor on the exhale. So in order to activate the pelvic floor, we imagine we need to go to the loo and we can't. So we need to hold And we squeeze the pelvic floor in and up. And you'll notice how much more powerful the movement will be. So inhale, rocking forward, belly rises, lower back arches away. And as we exhale, we imagine we need to go to the loo. We bring the pelvic floor in and up. Belly scoops in and the lower back touches down. Notice the difference when we activate the pelvic floor. The whole lower abs tighten up. Inhale, rocking forward, belly rises, lower back arches away. Exhale, pelvic floor draws in and up. The lower abs tighten and the lower back touches the floor. Inhale, rocking forward. Belly rises, lower back arches away. Exhale, we activate the pelvic floor for 1. For 2, squeeze a little bit more. For 3, squeeze a little bit more. For 4, squeeze a little bit more. For 5, squeeze a little bit more and touch the floor. Inhale, 1 more. Rocking forward, lower back arches. Belly rises, exhale, pelvic floor, here we go. Squeezing for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, until the lower back touches down. Beautiful, come to the tippy toes. And as you exhale, bring both knees at the same time towards the heart. Squeeze the knees and start to rock side to side. Massaging the lower back, massaging the internal organs in the front of the body. Nice. Stretch the legs up, stretch the arms up, reaching through the fingers and through the toes. Spread the toes wide. Let's start to make some wrist rolls and ankle rolls. Nice. Flex the feet as if you were to stamp the ceiling with your feet. Plug your arm into the arm sockets. And let's start to work the abs a little bit, lowering one leg and the opposite arm. So here we go. Right arm moves back, left leg moves forward, moving really slowly. Does not matter if the heel does not touch the floor. Wherever you reach, when you find your max, reach through the fingers and through the heel. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, left arm goes back, right leg goes forward, reaching from the heel to the fingertips. Oh, find this nice diagonal stretch and strength. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, right arm goes back, left leg goes forward, reaching and strengthening, stretching at the same time. Try to keep the right leg steady and then stretch as you can. Exhale, come back to the center. Second side. So left arm goes back, right leg goes forward, moving slowly. Ooh, nice. Exhale, come back to the center. Last one. Right arm goes back, left leg goes forward. Reaching, feeling the abdominal wall speaking to you. Exhale, come back to the center. Beautiful. Bend the knees, grab the block. Place the block between the thighs. Knees over the hips, ankles in line with your knees, and toes pointing towards the ceiling. Hands alongside the body. Point the toes. For those who have lower back issues, place your hands under the sacrum, as I'm showing you now. Spreading across the shoulder, so do not round the shoulder. Spreading across the shoulder. I'm going to show these modifications and then going back to normal. Squeeze the block. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, come back to tabletop, reverse tabletop. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knee off the hips. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. 3 more. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. Last one. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knees over the hips. Nice. Open your arms like a T, palms facing up. We are going to start to work obliques. Inhale to the center, exhale, keep on squeezing the block and bring the legs towards the right. Does not matter if the knees don't touch the floor. Inhale, come back to the center, keep on squeezing the block. Exhale, knees drop towards the left. Right shoulder anchors down. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist both shoulders on the floor. Do not let the left shoulder lift. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist towards the right. One more. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Roll to one side. Leave the block. And gently come up to standing. Nice. So we're gonna start now a little, so if you're feeling dizzy, stretch your arms up. Exhale, the arms down. I'm gonna modify the camera a little bit so that you can see my arms a little bit more. Okay, nice. So grab your strap. And we're going to start to work the shoulders a little bit. So have your strap wide, very wide. Open the legs more or less 2 feet apart. Bend the knee. Inhale, stretch out. And now when you exhale, bring the belly button in, the ribs in. Straight elbows, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So right hand points towards the ceiling, left hand points towards the floor. Bend the knees very generously, and then let's start to make big circles with the strap. And you can stay here high, or you can start to bend the knees and go really low, stretching the sides of the body. And then change direction. Elongating the body, the spine, the arms, the armpits, the legs. Nice. Change again. And slowly come back towards the center. Now hold the strap. Place it on top of the sacral bone. The elbows are bent. Start to move the strap down so your hands will slide down towards your heels. Open across the collarbones as you move the strap down. Remember, belly button in, ribs in. Standing tall, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles on the same line. And then now pull the strap apart. Pull the strap apart, and you notice your triceps speaking to you. Nice. For those who want to go towards the full pose, start to move the strap away from you. Keep on pulling the strap apart. The hands keep on pointing down towards the floor, opening across the heart. Your shoulder blades come towards each other. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Nice, gently release and put the strap away. We won't use it again. Place the hands on top of the shoulders and let's make some big shoulder rolls. Inhale up, exhale down, micro bend the knees. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice. Place the hands at the waist. Open the feet a little bit wider. And let's start to make some hip circles. Preparing for warrior 2. Change the direction of your circles. Nice. And now have your feet more or less 3 feet apart. Really anchor down to the feet. Now this right foot move from within the hip socket and points towards the back of your mat. If we had a clock, we'd be pointing at 12 o'clock. The left foot is pointing at 9 p.m., 9 o'clock. Check that you have front heel to back arch alignment. And now, so we have established this nice foundation in the legs. So place your hands on the rib cage, square the ribs to the long side of the mat and start to bend the right knee over the ankle. I need to widen my legs a little bit. And then check that the knee is not moving inward or outward, it's tracking the second toe. So there is a rotation happening here on the torso. And then remember, shoulders over the hips. Do not lean forward or back. Okay, belly button in, ribs in. Try to activate your pelvic floor as much as you can. And now press through the left heel and open your arms, looking at your mid finger of your right hand. Warrior 2. Breathe into the pose. Notice what's happening in the body. Maybe feel your left hip opening as the buttocks wraps under. Relax the shoulder, relax the jaw, and I'll wrap your left arm across the right side of the body. Flip this right arm up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Nice. So place the hands at the waist. Parallel the feet. Interlace the hands on top of the sacrum. Look up. If your neck is okay, opening across the heart. And then come back to neutral. We're gonna go to the other side. So now let's move the leg, the left leg from within the hip socket. Left foot is pointing forward. The right foot is pointing to the side. Front heel to back arch alignment. Let's square the ribs along on the long side of the mat. And let's start to bend this left knee. The knee tracks the ankles, really important to protect the knee joint. Adjust the wideness of your legs. And now press through the right heel to activate this right leg and opening this right hip, belly button in, ribs in, left knee tracks the second toe, and then open the arm and look at your left hand. Be in the pose, noticing which muscles are working. What are you feeling, not only in the body, but which emotions are rising. This is a pretty powerful pose. We are opening the hips and opening the heart. And in yoga, the hips are the place in the body where we store. It's like a cupboard where we store things that we don't want to look at. So hook the right hand across until it reaches the left side of the body, of the waist. Flip the left palm up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching through the fingers, side bend, belly button in, ribs in. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Both hands at the waist. Straighten the left leg, parallel the feet. And now heel toe, the feet. Turn the feet a little bit to the side, and we are going to move to the floor through Malasana, squatting pose. So we just lower down slowly on my knee to adjust the feet. If the heels don't touch the floor, it doesn't matter. Can depend on many factors. So join the hands and gently press the elbows against the knees, opening the hips. And now, so this, when you press the hips, the hands, and the knees, it's not to open the knees wider, it's really to lift up. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Exhale. Down, sitting down. Nice. We're gonna move towards the floor. Lying down on the floor. Bring the knees in. One hand on top of each knee. Make big circles. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Change the direction of the motion without changing the breathing pattern. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Now hold the right knee in. Stretch the left leg up. And slowly, slowly lower this left leg towards the front until the left heel touches the floor. Toes point up towards the ceiling. Elongate the left leg. Relax the shoulder, relax the jaw. And then hold your right knee with your left hand. Right arm moves across like an airplane wing. Inhale and then exhale, twist towards the left. Both shoulders on the floor. If your neck is okay, look at your right hand. And some of us will feel the pose in the glutes or the lower back. Some of us won't feel it at all. Be in the pose. Inhale, come back to the center. Place both feet down, both knees are bent. Lift the hips or lower them down. Left knee moves towards the left shoulder. Right leg stretches forward, upward. And then slowly, slowly start to lower this right leg towards the front of the mat until the right heel touches down. Press through the right heel. Elongate the right leg. Right toes point up. This right leg is long and heavy. The more you bring the left knee in, the more you open the hip flexors on your right side. Hold this left knee with your right hand, moves the left arm across. And if you don't have space, you can make cactus arms. So bending the elbows at the same height as the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, twist towards the right. You can look at your left elbow or hand if the neck is okay. Maybe close the eyes and breathe. Reconnecting to the gentle rise and fall of the belly. 2 more breathing cycles. Inhale, come back to center. Both feet on the floor, knees are bent. Lift the hips and lower them down. Stretch the legs up, stretch the arms up. Just shake everything, shake, shake, shake. And then get ready for Shavasana. You can have knees bent for those who have lower back discomfort or legs straight. I'm gonna take my Shavasana on knees bent and knees together. Start to lengthen and deepen the breath. And every time you exhale, take the opportunity to relax the body and the mind. Slow down the breath to slow down the mind. You can stay in Shavasana for longer if you wish. I'm gonna take you out. So start to roll the head from side to side, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe shifting gently the hips from side to side. And then roll to one side. Curl up into a fetal position. Pushing the floor away. Come up to sitting cross-legged. Sitting tall, finding the connection between the crown of the head and the tailbone. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Showing the hands at the top and bring them at the heart. Chin to the chest, bow. Bow to yourself. To this time you're dedicating to yourself and your well-being. Inhale, lift the head and open the eyes.